I don't want to see Volkanovski and Max Holloway fight for the 17,000th time. Max blessed Holloway got it done. I will admit, that is the first time that I actually thought that there was a possibility that Holloway might lose. I usually never really doubt Max Holloway, except of course with Volkanovski, because it's Volkanovski. But with anybody else, I'm usually like, okay, well, Holloway's gonna win. But this time, because Arnold Allen is really underrated. I feel like he just doesn't really get the respect that he deserves. And I feel like he's up there in the division. He's up there. But Max Holloway just showed us that he's still the second best featherweight, at least right now. There was the Max Holloway era at one point, and it was a beautiful time. But now it's the Volkanovski era. The problem is, I don't want to see that fight again. I don't want to see Volkanovski and Max Holloway fight for the 17,000th time. We're good. We got it. Volkanovski won 3 times. Max Holloway won 0 times. What I will say about that, the first fight was close. I will not say it was a robbery. I'm just going to say it was close. I had it scored for Max, slightly, but I wasn't mad about the decision. Second fight, that was Max. That was all Max. I thought Max won that fight. I mean, I didn't think it was like complete robbery. I did in the moment because I was fired up. I was like, oh, it was a robbery. But then once I kind of thought about it, I'm like, okay, it was a close fight again. And it just shows that those 2 guys are the best in the division. They are the best. Nobody can really compete with them at that weight class. I thought Max won the second fight. But it doesn't matter because the third fight, Volkanovski proved that he is the better fighter. So it doesn't matter. So I'm not mad about it anymore. Once Volkanovski beat Max Holloway for the 3rd time, then I was like, okay, you win. Okay. Can you guys stop fighting now? Because I'd like to see some other people fight besides you 2. This division is a mess right now. So Volkanovski's the champ, obviously. Yair Rodriguez is #1 contender. They're supposed to fight, I believe, in May. And then Brian Ortega is #3. Arnold Allen's #4. I'm assuming he'll probably stay where he's at, I guess. Because is Max Holloway going to move up? No, he's not going to move up to #1 contender because Yair Rodriguez is #1 contender and he has to fight Volkanovski. So I don't think the rankings are really going to change. I mean, you wouldn't move Arnold Allen down after losing to a decision to Max Holloway in a 5-round main event. I mean, the fact that he even survived all 5 rounds that's impressive in itself. And he didn't get like dominated. I mean, Max Holloway won 4 out of 5 rounds, but it wasn't like he like completely mauled him or anything. So I would say that Arnold Allen probably should just stay where he's at in the rankings. I don't think he should be moved down or up. But looking at the rankings, I just don't know who would be next for Holloway. I think he said he wants to fight Korean Zombie.
Holloway, if you want to fight me, anytime, anywhere, let's go, brother.
And I do like that fight, but I just don't know what else does Holloway have to prove at featherweight unless he fights Volkanovski again, which nobody wants to see that. And that is interesting too, because let's say Yair wins. Well, okay, then now we got something interesting going on. And now, but it depends on how Yair wins. If Yair wins and it's like a close decision, then he'll probably rematch Volkanovski because Volkanovski's gonna want his belt back unless he plans on moving to lightweight. If Yair like knocks him out or submits him or something, which probably won't happen, let's be honest. But if it does, because you never know, the sport is crazy. But if it does, I don't know, then I would see a case for Yair versus Holloway title fight. And that would be cool. So that's what I'm hoping for. I am hoping that Yair beats Volkanovski convincingly, and then he can fight Max Holloway. Max Holloway can take his belt back, and let's go. I love Max Holloway. How can you not? He's got to be one of my favorite fighters. And his performance against Calvin Kattar probably one of my favorite performances that I've ever seen from any fighter. I mean, he was like ducking and bobbing and weaving and freaking throwing. He threw more punches in that fight than most people have thrown in their whole career. Yeah, gotta love Holloway.